frustrated as man. And you know what? The funny thing is, it's just indicative of us throughout this whole season. I said in my prediction, Brighton went to Fulham, went 2-0 up, and got battered in the second half. There is a lot wrong at this club at the moment. There is a lot wrong. And on reflection, because I didn't want to say it at the time, because you know when things are positive, you just want to keep it positive. At the time when 13 games in a row winning and 22 games without defeat, it was never convincing. It was just never convincing at all. The results were there, but we were never convincing. Because there's so many elements of a strong side that we are missing. We are, when it comes to the top 10, we are a bang average side, and that's what the table is saying now. That's now what? 14 points given away out of the last 18. And we are 3 points off a Champions League place. Literally all we had to do was get 3 more points out of the 14 available. You know, that's like win today and win against, take your pick. Too often, we are lacking quality. You know, I'm looking at today's game, and I remember when we used to play Brighton when they first come up, or we played them in the Cups, Giroud was a menace. You got big centre-halves, you want to be slinging the ball in, you don't need a Giroud option. Danny Welbeck's 6'1", he's not quite the Giroud height, but he's good in the air. We didn't even have him as an option for the whole season. No one spoke about it. Everyone's been speaking about Aaron Ramsey this, Aaron Ramsey that. Almost like Danny Welbeck never did anything good for us. That guy can make a difference frequently, and we haven't replaced him. Are we going to replace Aaron Ramsey? You know? Have we got a plan B? You know? Where's the creator in the midfield? I mean this. Someone who's taking the ball from one box to the other. Ozil's got talent, but my God, I mean, there's enough talented attacking midfielders out there. We can replace him. Let's not get too caught in the loving, because technically he's our most gifted player. Yes, I get that. But there are others available, you know? And then, you know, you see silly mistakes from Xhaka again. He started here in 2016. He's making the same mistakes. He's not growing up. You know, just let the guy go. There was a chance at the end where Brighton came into the box, and I think it was Lichtsteiner. Saw the guy coming. You can't win every ball. You just stand off him. You know, I feel sorry for Lacazette. He's an absolute star, absolute star. But we need more. We need more. Now we're absolutely relying, first and foremost, on making sure we don't mess up on Thursday, which I don't think we will. And then to go and have to beat Chelsea in the final, to have to beat them to get into the Champions League, this is an unprecedented situation. This isn't just winning a trophy, it's more than that. And that's where the difficulties lie. So it's going to be tough. There needs to be a lot of work done, and I don't know if we have, like I said before, I don't know if we actually have the funds to be able to go and get the players that we need, because things have changed in football. If you wanted to get a Mesut Ozil type player, that type of quality, you can't get him for 40 million now. You can't. If they're 24 years old coming from Real Madrid, it's not 24 million anymore. It's not 42 million anymore. It's going to be a lot more than that. Money is still money, though. Money is still money. Just because the players cost more doesn't mean we have the money. That's why the contracts need to be managed better. You know, I've already said it that, you know, Alexis Sanchez, Jack Wilshere, Aaron Ramsey. I'm going to throw Danny Welbeck in there, and I might as well even throw Peter Cech in there. You're losing all. Who would have said that we'd have signed all these players in 2015? We had all these players in 2015. Who would have said 4 years later they'll go for zero money coming in? I don't know. I don't bloody know. And it's like what Liverpool did. You sell to buy. They sold Coutinho. They bought in the players that they wanted. Not everyone was sure about Van Dijk for that money. Not everyone was sure about Alisson because they didn't know who he was. But if the manager can see quality, if it costs money, it costs money because the club that's selling him don't actually want to let him go because he's got class. I don't know what we're going to do next season. Or in a closed season, should I say. I don't know. Because we haven't sold to buy. The only asset we can really sell is Mesut Ozil. But you've got to take his wages down first. Who's going to pay 350 for him? 350 grand a week. That is the sticking block. Otherwise, we could sell him. Very, very, very disappointing. Very, very heartbreaking. You know, very heartbreaking that we're not going to be able to go into that final relaxed now. If we get there. Let's not take anything for granted. We've got to go to the Mestalla and make sure we don't lose 2-0. It might be a big ask, the way things are. But in Europe, I don't know why, but it seems like Unai Emery's got this. Maybe because teams come at us. Maybe because teams are scared of us. And they come at us. It's an open competition. On to the Mestalla, man.